Hello and welcome to another episode of LEGO Minifigures Online. In this episode we're going to be doing multiple runs of the Winter Pass Pocket Adventure. And we are playing this at ×2 speed. This was pre-recorded, so this isn't live. It's so we can get through many of them quickly. I think in total it only took 20 minutes and I've sped it up twice the speed, so it should only take about 10 minutes. So yeah, in this video I'm using the Medusa minifigure because this character does a lot of damage and the enemies here, well the bosses anyway, should be taken down as quickly as possible to be able to pass to the next phase. And then the other two characters are newer ones that I picked up, which you saw one in the beginning, which is the evil mech, and then the frog princess character I think will be shown a bit later on in the video. So anyway, this character is also great for smashing stuff for collection because of the laser eyes hit multiple things at once, and also the snakes have spread shot. The Medusa figure was also pretty good for this character, or for this boss actually, because the stun ability stopped him from hammering the floor, which helped quite a lot. The evil mech was quite useful as well, since its secondary ability allows you to jump backwards, so you can jump out of danger. That's exactly what I did. And there we go, we took down the boss. We're going past this bit. And then he didn't get to charge at us, and as you saw there we jumped back using the ability. So yeah, it can come quite handy, or it can come in handy, that ability. It was the first time you trying that character out, and we're on the last boss. And this boss was relatively easy to take down with the Medusa figure, as long as you stood close enough to let all the snakes hit it. And there we go. We defeated the Crunch. So I got some parts, which was good. I think I got the holiday elf legs and then another Santa body. At this point we still didn't have enough to build any of the characters, and this is the second run through the dungeon. I did do these one after the other, which means I did spend gems unlocking it, otherwise you have to wait 7 hours to play the dungeon again, which I did not want to do. And the evil mech's primary ability isn't too bad, it's just a laser, single fire laser. It does a reasonable amount of damage. Both these characters aren't upgraded though, only the Medusa is upgraded. And I think since I last played it, I didn't have the slime trail that it does. I think they did change some of the special stats and abilities of this character. So when I read about it later, the slime trail does slow down enemies that walk into it. And also most of the upgrades you buy with stars are to increase movement speed instead of other stuff. I can't remember what it was before. I did make a video on upgrading it though, so I guess I could look back at that later to double check what changed. We are back at the boss again. If you stand in the snowfall things, I don't think they do too much damage, but if a few of them hit you, along with the boss's pound ability, then you can take quite a lot of damage and be in quite a bit of trouble as well. But we managed it for the second time. And we were just testing out the slime trail ability to see how it worked. And there you saw that we used the princess character for a few seconds. It can summon a cloud of frogs, which is quite useful. I think it's a builder character as well. Its ability is pretty similar to the sad clown, where it just leaves a cloud of something on the floor, and if enemies step in it they take damage. We're back at the Crunch again. So we're using the other character a bit more in this one. And we've defeated the Crunch. We got a base plate and Santa legs and some gems. I think we need the head now for Santa to be able to build him. And that's the end of run 2. Which we'll be shortly going on to run 3. I think, any second now. Yep, here we are. Starting at the beginning again. I don't think I changed characters at all during this, since I found that this character was pretty good at smashing everything really quickly. A lot better than the last set of characters I used anyway. It did take quite a bit of time to get through that dungeon. I think with this character it only took about 5 minutes per run. And I also remembered to hand in those, I think, Spirits of Winter. They give you the green stars, or extra green stars when you smash things. Those Yetis that throw things can actually do quite a lot of damage to you if you let them keep throwing stuff. So you've always got to be careful of them. The Yetis may look harmless with their ice lollies, but they really aren't. And as you saw again, I used that jump backwards ability to avoid the pound slam. And yes, as I was saying before, the snowstorm things can really do a lot of damage to a character. We nearly got smashed a second ago. But it allows us to use another character, at least for a second or so. At this point we're using the battle mech and the princess. It did take quite a bit longer to take down these enemies compared to just using the Medusa figure. But we still managed to get them smashed anyway. We're back onto the crunch again. And then he's down. Defeated him, and we got another pair of Santa legs, which wasn't really what we were hoping for. We were hoping for their head. But what you get out of the chest is random, so you never know what you're going to get. And always making sure to smash all the stuff for the stars. This is the 4th run, which I actually didn't hit record till I got to this point, but that's okay. This is the final sort of dungeon run I did in a row of this one. I kind of didn't really feel like spending any more gems, and I thought I'd try my luck again the next day. This time I think I was trying to keep the Medusa figure at higher health than last time, since after the boss I couldn't use it to fight the next group of enemies, which slowed down the run a bit. And also using that frog attack to potentially do a bit of extra damage to enemies. And here I did take down the ranged guys first because they did a lot of damage, and at this point I wanted to see how the character could hold up. It did manage to defeat the guy by just hitting him with the frogs, but builder characters aren't usually that great at fighting. You usually want to leave that to the striker characters, although some defender characters can be quite good as well. And then that boss is down, and we made sure to leave before getting hit by any avalanches. Which means we had enough health to fight these guys without having to switch characters. And then of course we destroyed all the stuff in the room. And we're on to the final boss again. And then we took him down, and we got the holiday elf body and then another Santa body from the same chest. collected quite a lot of stars by doing that. And that's it, that was the end of the run. We got quite a lot of things, and in the next video I'll be showing you the new holiday elf figure, since I actually think I collected all the parts needed to build it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.